going, guys? So, I know it's been a while, and I know you're not used to this kind of perspective, but my brother's here this weekend to give me a hand. Hold on. Say hi, brother.
Hi, brother.
This is Josh. This is my brother.
Hi, guys.
All right, Josh. So, okay, it's been a while. Last time I made a video was on the bike, but I haven't forgotten about the truck. Been making some small little bits of progress here and there. Stockpiling parts is a big thing. Recent update on the truck from the last time you guys have seen it. First thing you can see is the headlights. They're Amazon specials that I got wired up. Get a little quick sampling. Hold on, stay up there. Daytime running lights on. So there's the DRLs. And the truck's also got hazard. The hazard is double for the turn signals. High beam, low beam is not hooked up yet because I've been slacking on buying a new switch. Oh, the taillights. Come here, come here. These fresh taillights. Sequentials, all the stuff that was not the headlights was bought off of LMC. Billet taillight housings, LMC sequential board. The taillight lens themselves was not from LMC. I forget who I got them from. I want to say it was Pacific Electronics. I'm not sure. I'll leave a link in the bio. All right, come on. Go back to the come here. So, hang on. Scooch over. Take the head off. Can you see in there? All getting clear? New Dakota Digitals. John, my buddy, came down last holiday weekend or something like that. Gave me a hand with that. Dakota Digitals, pricey, but honestly, after the install, it was worth the money. So, on to this weekend's current project, which is going to be kind of body work, getting the truck moved along. Tailgate. I bought this tailgate about 5-6 years ago at a car show in Charlotte. Bought it when I was in college. Just got the hardware for it. That ran a few $100s. Do your due diligence. Find the tailgate, buy the hardware. Tailgate, a repop is about $500 from LMC. The hardware was $200 to $300. I paid $100 for the tailgate off of some old man from the car show and bought the hardware new. So recently what I bought, went down to Delaware with my buddy Emil, picked up this super mint bed, which is surprisingly mint for the fact that it came from Delaware. So, come here. As you can see, it's rotting out across this rear cross member. It's rotting out against the headboard. But compared to what's on the F100 right now, this is in a ton better shape. The plan down the road is going to be to, as far as fuel filler, I don't like how most people just put the filler neck in the bed because I intend on using the truck. And if I have something in the bed, I don't want there to be stuff in the way of putting gas in it. So what the plan is going to be is to fab a stainless tube that's going to run up under the bed, forward and along this channel running behind this plate. And either I'm still figuring out if I'm gonna put it behind the tail light or if I'm gonna run it up and put it in the bed rail. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna use this truck. If I intend on putting a bed cap on this, putting the filler neck in the bed rail is not going to work. So it's going to go somewhere in this general vicinity. That's to be found out down the road. I picked up this filler valance, also from LMC. This tucks in, let me show you over here. This tucks in behind the bumper, under the grill. Mine is obviously long gone, along with the other 60% of the truck. But I finally got something to replace that with. The other thing, this was kind of a surprise. So I went to Delaware to buy a bed. Paid $550 for the bed, which was a primo price, especially considering the fact that most guys want $1,000 at least for a clean short bed. What he also had sitting in the weeds, and I saw it in the weeds, and I'm like, it's gonna be rough. It's either gonna be rotted out, or there's gonna be a big fat dent in the top, because he had it top side in the weeds. I was like, something's gonna be wrong with it. Was this mint 61 to 4 hood. It was originally a green hood. 61 to 4 is easy to find out because they ran badges on the side of the hood. 65 and 6 put them in the fender well, on the fender. Had no intentions of buying a hood, but as soon as he told me he wanted $150 for the hood, he said a guy tried getting him down on price, and I'm like, it's $150 for a super clean slick hood, and I'm like, you can't beat that. So I gave the guy his money happily, and I made my way back to Jersey with my goodies. So the plan for tonight, before we go home, because poor old Josh has come up here and he hasn't eaten yet, we're gonna get the hood slapped on this thing real quick, 4 bolts, and the hood should be done. All right? So we're gonna get this camera flipped around somewhere and go from there. DJ's gonna take my gloves. He always goes to my bed and takes them. I was like, where's your box? On your box. All right, guys, so we got the hood swapped out. We're gonna call it for tonight. Hit it early in the morning. Plan for the rest of the weekend is gonna be to get the old bed yanked, mock up exhaust, loosely hang it, maybe tack some stuff in place. We're gonna play the exhaust by ear, like an extended weekend because it's the 4th of July. Get some brackets made up for the rear bumper, so that way it's a one tool job instead of trying to monkey around with the gas tank. Make a frame for the fuel tank so that can be sitting on something proper. Last thing for the weekend is gonna be getting the bed and tailgate on the truck. Hopefully with an exhaust, which would be super nice. Josh is going home tomorrow morning, so I won't have the luxury of having him help me make silly YouTube videos. But yeah, that's gonna be all for tonight. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon.